Hey guys, just me again. So last night, yesterday, I spent the day with my my mom, my folks, watching my mom walk. You know, she had replacement knee surgery and everything, so she just got released from PT and everything, and she's doing better. That's the main thing. She's trying to get her strength back up where she can, not get so tired out from walking anymore. So last night, I went home. I didn't even have dinner with them. Went home and had two good friends, Mike and his wife Jen, show up and invite me out for dinner, and then we went and saw Mike's mom, who lives at a fiscal facility. Visit with her. Haven't seen her in a while. Last time I saw her was at Mike and Jen's wedding. So today, I wake up and I read a report saying Kathleen Kennedy. Anybody who does not know who Kathleen Kennedy is, she is the president of Lucasfilm. So she's doing stuff for the House of the Mouse, and she's just trying to further the whole agenda of Star Wars. Trying, more video games, more comics, more movies, and like anybody that is a Star Wars geek or nerd or both, that's exciting news. But lately, we've been kind of questioning it. The whole thing of it is, hold on, might be an accident. No accident. But the whole thing of it is, so they released the Han Solo standalone film, detailing how he became the great smuggler that we met in A New Hope. So that was released, I believe, May 25th, and it was like Memorial Day weekend. So it did not meet expectations. Well, of course it's not going to meet expectations when you release it on Memorial Day weekend. It's half the time family is going out to camping, visiting family, the beach, the ocean, whatever. It's more of a day of just celebrating and hanging out with family, or just going off and doing stuff. I mean, it did pretty well, domestically and internationally. I think it had like a 330-something million intake right now, and that's still not counting all the DVD, Blu-ray sales or digital downloads, right? That are still going on. But the whole thing of it is, you can't really write it off when you pretty much did a poor marketing and release date decision. I mean, I say poor marketing. It was good marketing, but at the same time too, when you are going to release it when you know that it's Memorial Day weekend, nobody's really going to be home most of the time, it doesn't work out to your benefit. And unfortunately, that's what happened to Solo. Should we keep on with Solo? Hey, I liked it. I would like another one, especially how they teased at the end. And now they're saying that Boba Fett, there's supposed to be a standalone Boba Fett movie, a standalone Kenobi movie. Well, as of right now today that I read, Boba Fett no longer happening. Kathleen Kennedy is saying 100% it is dead. Kenobi, that's still up in the air. But hey, I would like to see a Kenobi film. I would like for Ewan McGregor to get his own standalone. For him to step back into the boots and wield a lightsaber again. Maybe the tease at the end of Solo was gonna, that was the build up for the Kenobi movie. Who knows? But come on, y'all. The greatest, baddest mofo of a bounty hunter, Boba Fett. You told us we're gonna get a standalone film of Boba Fett, but now you're saying, it ain't happening. Well, thank you, Kathleen Kennedy, and whoever made that choice. Just because it did not meet your expectations, you're gonna pull the plug on Boba Fett. Come on, what is wrong with y'all? I feel like right now there's a lot of good choices being made, and then a lot of poor choices outweighing the good choices being made at the same time. Because right now they said that they're just gonna focus on the new Star Wars TV series and from Jon Favreau and the guys that brought us Game of Thrones. They are gonna bring us a whole new trilogy. And not only that, Rian Johnson is also gonna bring us more Star Wars. Now, if anybody caught The Last Jedi, it's kind of like Force Awakens. I felt like my childhood was getting ripped apart. Anybody, if anybody hasn't seen Force Awakens, spoilers, Han Solo dies. So if you still stayed on right when I said spoilers, that was a big mistake on your part, buddy. I gave you a fair warning. Maybe not, but hey, I did give you a warning. But once again, I'm about to give another spoiler for The Last Jedi. So, if you don't want to hear this spoiler, I would step away right now. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spoilers! Luke Skywalker dies. And not once when, well, we got a short lightsaber duel with him and Kylo Ren. That doesn't really count. I think Mark Hamill kind of agreed, but hey, we'll see what happens with the next one, because, hey, J.J. Abrams, he took over. He is directing the last one of this trilogy, which should come out, hopefully 2019, I think. So this is like the first Christmas right now that we have not got a Star Wars film. I'm kind of bummed. I kind of, plan my holidays around it, but hey, that's okay. There's gonna be Aquaman and Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, so give or take. So I mean, come on. I don't know what is going on over that way. You have to give us Boba Fett. You have to. Come on, Kathleen Kennedy. You're the president of Lucasfilms. Don't just write it off because of a film did not meet your expectations. Just because the other films did very well and this film did not do so well because, hey, you released it on Memorial Day weekend. So whose fault is it really? Yours. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, they could do a whole 180 on us and totally give us a Boba Fett movie, and yeah, and hopefully Kenobi's still greenlit. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Hopefully good stuff. So that's just my take on the whole Boba Fett thing and Star Wars and Kathleen Kennedy. The fans are being pretty. I'm pretty sure it's about to be an uprising. We can make a movie out of it instead of Planet of the Apes, Planet of the Star Wars fans. I mean, we got some hardcore fans, and you know, there's actually some guy that was actually gonna put money up so they can redo Last of the Jedi, but that really wouldn't count. It would be more of a fan film. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. I haven't heard anything more about it. See what happens. So, I don't know. Maybe in my next video, I'll kick the can around about the whole can't remember his name right now, and that's kind of driving me nuts at the moment. But you know, the director of Guardians of the Galaxy, that whole ordeal. So we'll see what happens. You know, this is just last minute and everything. So, all right. I guess until the next video, I will see ya. Peace.